Hello, friends, and welcome. Today, I have for you probably the most ancient fountain pen from my collection. It is a Sheaffer from the 1920s. This particular model is a Sheaffer Craig. The Craig is an early Sheaffer sub-brand fountain pen, and the name Craig most likely comes from that of W.A. Sheaffer's son, which was named Craig. This fountain pen is made out of black chased hard rubber with silver trimmings. We have a clip and a silver lever bar here. On the clip of the fountain pen, we have a patent and a date 9, 16, and 19 because of the way the Americans write the date. We have the day 16, month 9, so we have September 16, 1919. So the patent for this fountain pen comes from way back in 1919. So I presume that this fountain pen was sold in the early 1920s. As you see, it has this characteristic flat top at the cap and at the bottom of the barrel. We have the lever filler, which was introduced by Sheaffer. The cap unscrews and it reveals this beautiful gold nib imprinted. So we have Sheaffer's 33, made in USA 14K. I love the heart-shaped breathing hole of this nib. At the back of the nib, we have a plain ebonite feed, quite a small feed in comparison with the large nib. And like I told you, the body is striated. I don't know if you can see in this lighting, but it developed a quite brownish patina to it, like all hard rubbers. We have the characteristic breathing hole at the cap, one on this side and the other on this side, so total 2. We have this characteristic end of the clip. It ends in this sphere, and this it is characteristic to the Sheaffer model. So this is the fountain pen. I will put it side by side with another fountain pen. This time is like an homage of the Sheaffer fountain pen. This time we have a Sheaffer no nonsense, and you can see that it mimics, even in length, the model from the 1920s. It's like a homage fountain pen. But I also have the famous Pelican 100 from the 1930s. I also have a Caveco from 1937. I have a Shoneken 116 from the 1940s, as well as a Waterman Commando made in USA in the 1940s. But I also have some fountain pens like the famous Mont Blanc masterpiece 146 from 1952, also in celluloid, and a more modern, let's say modern, Lamy 2000 from 1967, made in Macrolon. Okay, I will show them side by side. You can see that the Sheaffer Craig is a rather a long fountain pen, and it's similar to the Lamy 2000, maybe a little bit thinner than the Lamy 2000. But of course, Lamy 2000 is a piston filler, and the Sheaffer Craig is a lever filler. Of course, I will leave the dimensions of the Sheaffer Craig on the screen, and I think we are quite ready for the writing sample. Now we are ready for the writing sample. I thought that the pen being black, I will use the Pelikan for 4001 Brilliant Black or Brilliant Schwarz. Okay, let's give it a little shake, and we will gently open it. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, brother. I hate when this happens. Okay. Okay, the messy ink. Sometimes I don't like it, but it is a ritual. With a fountain pen, you have to have patience, most of all. Okay. We simply insert the fountain pen in the ink, and we pull this 1, 2, 3, 4. So you probably heard the bubbles that are formed at the ink well. I have a tissue here. I will gently clean the fountain pen. So remember, after you use it, just put the cap back on to avoid accidents, because accidents do happen. Now I am ready for the writing sample. Of course, this fountain pen, you can post it, and being hard rubber, I don't think it leaves lots of traces on the barrel, but I prefer to use it uncapped. It's quite a large fountain pen, so no problem. Let's give the camera a little zoom, because I want to show you. Okay, this is a Sheaffer Craig from the early 1920s. It's a beautiful fountain pen. I love the way it writes. It has a 14 karat gold nib, number 33. I don't know the significance of these imprints, but it is a 33 nib. Let us see it. Yes, it is imprinted with 33. Let's see if it has some line variation. No, unfortunately we don't have a flexi nib, but it is no problem. We have a quite juicy nib, and I like it. I think I like it a lot. Let's see how it performs. Yes, it does its job. It's quite interesting nib, and no scratch to it. This simply glides over the paper. No feedback, so very comfortable writer. Thank you for watching this review with a beautiful, beautiful old timer from the early 1920s. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. If you liked my small review, please support me by subscribing to my channel. That's all, folks. Bye bye.